and welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to do our daily daily savings. I don't know what I'm saying. Okay, so we have our randomizer cards here that were created by Yvette from Diamond Budgets, and let's do this one, Friday. Okay, so we got Friday. I have a savings challenge in here, one for each day of the week. This one, we have these left. I'm gonna have to make change. Put in 20. I'm going to take a 10, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I'm going to put in a 10. And then we are going to do one of the $10 stickers that are left on there. This saves us $100 when we're done. Save 100. This is by Budgeting with Kim. I got this from her Etsy shop. So let's do this one here. This is a nice big sticker and it is $10. So that is it for today. We are going to continue now with the rest of our video. Hi, today we're going to do our 2026 Saturday savings. This is brand new to me. It's by Blessed Budgets by Abigail and Michelle Plans Daily. I'm just starting it. Today is April 23rd. So we're a little late. And I thought about like just skipping the previous weeks, and then I thought about doing it low budget. But then I just decided, you know what, I could probably, let me just put in some money and we could probably catch up here and there. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try and catch up. So I have $100 here. And so I'm going to make change from there as I need it. But we're going to go ahead and see how far we can get through this. So through April, it should be $283 if I do the actual amounts all saved here. So I'm going to knock out some of the big ones, I think. That way we've got the smaller amounts to save. But, so I've got $100. Let's see how far we can get. So 100 minus 31 equals 69. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and fill in this one right here, because that's the big one right there. So we're going to put 20, 30, 1. Okay, we're going to put that in January. And I don't have envelopes for all the months yet either because I ran out of envelopes. So we're just going to do these first ones here. Okay, so we've got 31. And then let's take out one of the 28s. Minus 28 equals 41. Okay, now 41 we can do, so what if we took away 28 from another 41? Minus 28 equals 13. Okay, well, let's just subtract the 28 here. Okay, so let me put the 28 for 20 and 20, 5, 5, 6, 7, 8, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so 28 into February. 28 into March. Okay. Then we've got $13 left. So we could just do the 10 and the 3. That's 13, right? Okay, let's do those. 3 and 10. 10. 1, 2, 3. January. So we are saving the date of every Saturday in the year. And when we're done in the year, at the end of the year, we should save $1,247. But like I said, I'm starting this Saturday will be this, which I'm not going to have because I'm putting in all this. So let's just double check my math. 3 plus 10 plus 31 plus 28 plus 28 equals 100. Okay, that's it. So I will, beginning May 2nd, I will start saving these, and then anything extra I have, I will put towards these here to catch up. So that's my plan. But, and I'll take the 100, put it over here since we may change for everything. But that is this. I like these like long-term kind of big savings. I think it'll be fun, you know, at the end of the year to see that big payout. Okay, another big payout. Oh, and there's IOUs. I forgot to put them back in there. I was sure I was going to need them. But I literally just watched Michelle play, and she was kind of like, she had $20 and she was putting it like, you know, a little in May and one here. And so I was like, oh, okay, well, I can do that then. Okay, this is from Hands of Provision. She is super sweet. She reached out to me after I purchased this. Just wanted to let me know what, you know, she appreciated it, and she's looking forward to seeing, you know, me save this. So I went ahead and I started this. So here we have the first one. This is, let me explain how this works. Okay. So here you start with 0, and there's 14 in each row. So At the end of this one, we saved 14. So that's where we're starting at 14. We save all those 14 here. At the end of this row, we have saved 28. At the end of this 14, we saved 42. Then we add these 8 and we are at 50. So here's my 50. We saved 50. When you move to the next one here, I have 25 in there. Each icon is $1. Here is where you're starting. You're starting at your 50, which is right there, plus the 14, then you're at 64. So I think I saw a YouTuber that had some confusion of how it was doing, which is why I'm really explaining this, just in case anybody watches my video and is curious. So here it is. This is the amount you're starting with, already having saved in the previous envelope. And this is what you will save at the end. So these are 50 icons that you're saving in addition to these 50 icons. Then you continue. Here you're starting at 100. You're saving at $2 an icon now. So when you're done with these, you will have saved 200. 200 to 300. 300 to 400. 400 to 500. 500 to 600. 600 to 700. 700 to 800. 800 to 900. 900 to 1,000. And then here, each icon becomes 20. And it's 1,000 to 2,000. I have never saved that much money before. I think that this is a very doable way, because you are all except for that last one, you're saving $2 an icon. So let's say you've got $10. You only got $10 this week. We're going to mark off 5. That's it. The next week you've got $6. We're going to mark off 3 more. You make slow progress, but at the end of it, you're going to end up with $1,000 or eventually $2,000. So I think this is a fun way to save money in a big amount, because I know sometimes I see these savings challenges and they're for save $1,000, save $2,000, and they just look so intimidating because there's all these numbers there and you're like, I'm never going to finish all of these. I'm not going to do it. And so you kind of give up, you get discouraged. So I think that this is great because you are biting it off in small chunks. So that is it. I just wanted to show you that I was doing this one. This is my weekly here. So this is when dreams do come true, or dreams do come true. This is by Nora. This is actually by Christine's Creations, but Nora Lace Budgets also carries it on her Ko-fi. So you can get it from either one. This is, I do it once a week. You could do it more if you want, I guess, but I try to do it once a week. So I'm doing my I guess weekly savings here. So let me grab out $5. Okay. Sorry if you hear any snoring. That's my dog. She's sleeping. She's sleeping on the bed behind me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So we have $5. We'll put $1 on each one that we roll here. And I'm going to write them in here. So today is $4.23. Yep, $4.23. So let's roll. Let's roll. Let's roll. We got 5. 3. 3. Oops, it kind of fell on its side. 1. And 3. So we are going to put some money in here according to this. So in envelope number 1, we're going to put $1. Oops, I colored on the dollar. It's okay. Don't tell anybody. Okay. And then number 3 got 3. Oh, we're going to finish that one. Okay, I'm trying to move everything around a little bit so I can add this cardboard here so I don't color on anything else. So we got 3 we're adding here. So this one here is by Shop Thomas Trade Post. The first one I believe was also by her. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we saved 9. $9. So we've got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I actually just got new challenges from Jenica, and so let me add one of hers in here. Okay, I got this one here. This one I just got in my monthly membership, so I'm going to put this one as a replacement in number 3. And then one for number 5. We got one for number 5, so we're just going to color in. I've just been coloring in the circles in the middle. So we've got 3 for that. 1, 2, 3. And that is it. Oops, forgot to put this back. Last week I forgot to cross this out. I was supposed to cross this one out and I forgot. Okay, I've got my book here, and the combination, if you know, you know, is 111. Keep it a secret. Okay. So we have to add 6, and I think we're adding it in here with the 4. So you're supposed to add like 2 numbers to each one. So I think we did 1 and 5 here and 2 and 3, and then this one's going to be 4 and 6. So I gotta put that in here. So we're gonna save 6. Okay, so this weekend is the last weekend of the month. So I am just going to do the end of the month. I'm finishing out the month because next weekend will be May. And so we will start the May savings challenges, which is right here, which starts on Friday. Yeah, Friday. This one should be a little flower too. There we go. Okay, so here we need a color dice, and I'm so glad that at this time, like, I paid attention that she had a pink one and an orange one. I didn't know that. So now we know. So we're going to do pink is a D6. And that's a 4. Let me get a pen. Hold on, hold please. So that's a D6 and we got a 4. Okay, roll again. We got another pink. So let's go with it. We got a 1. Purple is a D4. I went ahead and got the 3 since I was at it. Okay. Hold on. We got a 2. Purple is a D4. It's a 1. Pink is a 6. We got 5. Purple is a 4. It's a 2. Red is a D4. We got 2. It's blue. That's a D3. That's a 3. Red is a D4. It's not coming out. Hold on. Let's try that again. It's a 3. Purple. It's a D4. That's 4. Yellow is a D3. It's 3. Purple is a D4. It's 3. So let's add up the end of the month. Did I do it with a calculator? Calculator. Here it is. So we got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 6 plus 4 is 10, plus 6. So we need to add 33. So we've got 20, 30, 1, 2, 3. And we're going to add that to our total. Now, I did not start this from the beginning. I didn't actually start budgeting until I think this week. And I didn't even know this existed. I didn't know anything about, I didn't know a lot about budgeting. So it took me a little while, but I started here in March. Okay, here is our envelope. These all ones. Yep. Okay, let me put a little of that stuff on my hands because I can't count without it. This is from O&L here. This is from Lena. It is super adorable. Look at it. So cute. Okay. So we got 50, 70, 80, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we saved $104 between the total here. So we're going to put $104 between these two. That is great. So that was just really like one full month and like how many days? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 9 days. So that is great savings. So we're going to take that out and we will have it ready for next weekend. We will start in May. This one I am always going to be at least a week behind because we need to see if I actually did do what I was supposed to do. And I don't know if I mentioned, but that challenge was by Anna Banana Budgets. I don't know if I mentioned that, but it is. This one here, the Daily Trio, is by Michelle Plans Daily. Michelle mentioned several things she wanted to do, and I have been, I mean, these are things that I think like are better for me, better, you know, mentally, spiritually, physically, everything. So, one, I need to drink more water. I have been drinking water. I'm trying to drink less soda, less pop, and I'm trying not to drink any juice anymore. It's just got too much sugar. So we're starting today. I think I'm going to be able to put a check mark here. So each check mark I put is 50 cents, and if I don't do it, then I'm paying $1. This is probably the one I'm going to struggle with the most, is go to bed before midnight. So right now it is 11:09, so I'm hoping to wrap things up and I will go to bed soon. But yeah, that one's going to be my struggle. And then here, read my Bible and my daily scripture writing. So I was doing this very well for a while and I kind of stopped, and so I'm going to do this again. So I am reading at least one scripture a day, and I will be writing one scripture a day. So I'm holding myself accountable with this from Michelle Plans Daily. So I will finish out basically all next week, and then on the next weekend I will update you on how I did. And so I'm planning to save note in my my little binder that I carry with me. Let me show you. So this is my Happy Planner binder that I carry with me, and in here I have like all my bills and I mark them off, and I've got this cute bookmark, and I got this little paper clip here. So I'm going to make a note somewhere if I've done all three things, and then at the end of the week I'll come in here and I will reconcile this against this, and we will then save and report to you what we did. Here we have this. I did do through a couple more days. So I did it starting Monday, and then I'm going to have a few more days, but I'm just going to finish out the month. So I did actually find dice on Amazon for left, right, center. I was doing this with my color dice, but here's the problem. I've got pink, blue, and green. So the problem is I start to roll purple or yellow or red, and then I had to keep rolling over and over again. So like here, I got purple. We don't have purple. This is purple. Green. Okay, we got green. And now we're going to do a D4. And we got 1 for green. So I'm going to put in a 1. We got a blue. That is for furniture. Trying to get a new couch. And we'll roll our D4. We got 3. This is pink. So that's credit cards. And I don't know if you could see it, but it was a 2. Last one. Blue is furniture. And that's a 3. So we are going to add $1 to travel, $6 to furniture, and $2 to credit cards. Okay, I'm going to do that offhand because I tried to do it the other day and it was just a little bit crazy. So I have to pull them out of all these different binders of where I have them. And that's it. That's it for this video. I think I did all my weeklies, which turned into monthlies, and we closed out April. And that's it. Thanks so much for watching. Have a magical day.